Bus tickets for a quarantine-free land crossing between Singapore and Malaysia are still up for grabs, despite a rush to buy them when bookings opened this morning. The demand sparked technical glitches on the websites of the approved bus operators. Singapore says 70% of tickets for journeys from Singapore to Malaysia and 90% of tickets for trips the other way are still available. The first buses are set to cross the causeway in just over 72 hours, when the world's busiest land crossing stirs from a pandemic slumber. Gwyneth Teo with more.
This morning, I woke up 7 a.m. I'm already on my desk with my laptop on, internet's ready, open all the tabs.
It was 10 minutes before the tickets were due to go on sale, and already this Malaysian found himself placed in a waiting room for Causeway Link's website with thousands of others. So he switched over to TransStars immediately. But just when he thought he had got his ticket, a glitch occurred.
Something pops out that says that my payment was actually unsuccessful, right? And then when I tried to refresh the page, they put me in the waiting room. So I was a little bit disappointed. But fortunately, immediately after that, I got an email saying that the payment was actually received and at 8:13.
Thousands of others were less fortunate. They were mired in technical problems for hours. At around 8:20 a.m., TransStar's website started showing that tickets had been sold out for the next 30 days. However, the bus operator told CNA around noon that this was due to a system error and plenty of tickets were still available. But not everyone is rushing to be the first to cross the land border yet. At the High Commission in Singapore, many Malaysians said they were there to make sure they have all their documents ready to go home now that they can.
Malaysians seeking to renew their passports can do so by applying online and booking an appointment before coming down to the High Commission. And we spoke to a member of the staff earlier who said that the queue happening right now for passport collection is as per usual. We did, however, speak to other Malaysians who had come earlier in the day to inquire after special circumstances now that travel is reopening again. For example, extending the validity of their passports or applying for new passports for newborn babies.
Malaysian bus services have been ramping up preparations ahead of the travel booking surge, as Afif Arifin reports.
I spoke to the Deputy Executive Director of Causeway Lim, Ms. Ling Cheng Fang, earlier today, and she was telling me that the company had actually invested in a higher tech server, which is set to be completed on the 28th of November, and it's hoped that that would reduce the waiting time or address any of the technical glitches that the website could face in the first few days of sales.
So on our side for preparation, we need to train our manpower to understand how to check the documents. And then also for the buses, we specially arrange the bus to have some social distancing. So it's not like a full capacity bus, but we have half capacity. So passengers who are going to bring their luggages can bring along with them. We have a space allocated for them. And at the same time, we don't overcrowd the bus. And at the same time, the sanitization of the buses, it will be done thoroughly from the start of the day to the end of the day.
Well, they had anticipated this surge and they had already made all of the necessary preparations. Additionally, after nearly 20 months of border closures and very, very low passenger rates, they've of course had to put in place a lot of new measures and protocols to accommodate these VTL travelers. This includes, of course, retrofitting their buses and also training their manpower to ensure that the passengers will have a safe and smooth journey.